Carter today?
No, I didn't get to hear anything about it today.
Go listen to it, but somebody asked him.
Saying some good things, I
Yeah,
hope.
did he ever perceive you being the player that you are now?
Oh, yeah.
He spent 10 minutes talking about the great Ryan Carter, and he knew it.
All right.
How does it make you feel knowing that your coaches always had your back like that?
Definitely good for me. Just knowing that he's always believed in me as a player ever since I was in high school. I know a lot of people probably didn't think believe in me or didn't think I would have a chance to play at this level and stuff like that. So just knowing that he kept the faith and he believed in me and that I would develop into a good player is it's very beneficial for me to hear that.
I was the person that asked the question, and I was doing it in a positive way. But anyway, your development though through here and how you come. A couple years ago, you got in there in the nickel position, and now you're a starter and you're a shutdown guy over there. What you did on Saturday. Can you talk about that development, how you got to this point?
I think it was very big for me when I was a redshirt sophomore to get in there and get in there and play nickel because it just helped me as far as like experience and I feel like it just translated into going into my redshirt junior year. Just being a guy who's been in the system and been in the program, I kind of know what Coach V demands and what he wants out of his his corners and his defensive back. So it was very big for me. Just getting in there. Getting the experience, getting my technique where it needs to be as a young guy, as a redshirt sophomore in nickel, and then it just translated into me being able to handle it and playing at corner. But
I'm a short guy myself.
Yeah.
I get fired up when people call me short, say I can't do things. How does that motivate you as a guy that sort of that Rudy kind of like thing?
Yeah, I always knew that would be the biggest thing for me. It's just like, I know I'm not a big, tall guy, so I just always felt like, if I could just bring some physicality and bring some, effort and toughness, then, the rest will take care of itself. I always felt like I was, good enough to do it. I just, had to believe in myself and believe and trust in myself that I could do it. So I always, like you said, I definitely heard a lot, that I wasn't going to be able to do it because of my height and things of that nature. But I just try to, come out with that chip on my shoulder and bring it every day.
Coach Sweeney's talked a long time about how valuable your versatility is and comparing you to Marcus Gilchrist. Have you always embraced the challenge to be that type of versatile player, and was he kind of a role model for you?
Definitely. I loved when I first got here watching a guy like Marcus Gilchrist and just seeing how he played on tape and playing different positions and doing each one at a high level. It was definitely big for me. Watching him, and then another guy like Xavier Brewer, I got to see him, when I first got here, just on the things I saw on tape. A guy that was playing multiple positions, and I feel like a guy that can play multiple positions is just gonna be very beneficial in your defense. So I've always, took pride in that, and I definitely watched Marcus Gilchrist.
You've been to me before, you got your tour.
Yeah.
Was there ever a moment where you were like, this is my moment now, this was my big teaching moment, and it just got all better from there?
Yeah, I would say just that kind of that transition from my redshirt sophomore year to redshirt junior year. I just felt like, I had it physically, like I could do it on the field, but I still didn't put it all together mentally. And it was just the little things like attention to detail that young guys struggle with. Just little things that that translate to big things. So I just felt like it was just the little things I had to take care of, and but I just try to take it on, and it worked out.
You did a really good job in coverage on Saturday night, as did the entire secondary. I know you all worked with the boxing gloves a lot during August. How much does that really help you to cut down on the pass interference?
I think it's very good for us to use the boxing gloves because it really helps us stress our footwork and not holding guys. Because I felt like even last year, a lot of us would have great position, but we just were panicking and just not playing the ball in the air. And I think that's the biggest thing for a lot of guys, and especially here, is like we would have great position as far as covering the receivers and moving our feet, but when the ball's in the air, we would just panic, and that's when you draw the flag, and it's just very unnecessary. So that's a big thing that Coach Sweeney tried to stress on us as far as like in practice was just putting the gloves on so we can't hold them, so we can't grab jersey, cloth, anything like that, and just move our feet and really try to stress our technique footwork-wise.
Today you were awkward. Do you remember where you were, what you were doing?
It was a while ago. I was just ecstatic, just happy that someone gave me a chance and gave me an opportunity to play. I know not a lot of people really gave me an opportunity. Didn't think I was going to be good or anything like that. So at that time, I was probably just happy, excited that Coach Sweeney still believed in me when all that was taking place. So probably just at home, like just happy and caught up in the moment. You know, a young recruit.
Did you decide then that you were going to go to Clemson, or did it take a little while? Or what happened for the offer to come in?
I didn't, like I said, I didn't have that many offers coming out of high school. So as soon as Clemson offered me, I knew like I had to take it right then and there. I didn't really have a choice. So I just, you know, as soon as it happened, I didn't ask any questions. I already knew like wanted to be here.
Pretty good?
Yep.